It's Sunday afternoon here in Suzuka, Japan, at one of the most exciting circuits on this year's calendar. Welcome to the Japanese Grand Prix. A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles, and it's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 racetrack. The drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. And keep an eye out for overtakes going into the final chicane. I won't be commentating alone today, of course. Nope, I have the honour to share this commentary box with none other than Anthony Davidson. And you and I were talking earlier today about how tight that midfield battle is compared to the last couple of years. Why do you think that is?
Well, I suppose the main reason is simply stability in the regulations. Look at what we had towards the end of the V8 era. In 2012, we had 7 winners in 7 races. And we talk about the dominance of Red Bull at that time, but their advantage was rarely more than 2 or 3 tenths of a second. And we've had this current formula now for a couple of years, and that serves to solve any teething troubles with reliability. Let's not forget that these cars are more technical than ever before, so it was always going to take a bit of time for those gaps to come down.
We're predicting an 8th finish or better from you. See what you can do.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Kimi Raikkonen's perfect lap yesterday sees him start from pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Perez, Sebastian Vettel and Button, Massa, Alonso, Bottas and Roman Grosjean. Sainz, Hülkenberg, Jolyon Palmer and Gutierrez, Hamilton, Wehrlein, Marcus Ericsson and Daniel Kvyat, Haryanto and Nasser, Kevin Magnussen and Nico Rosberg completes the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
So, hello everybody, welcome to the Japanese back to front challenge. We have 5 red lights and we are a go for the Japanese back to front challenge. As you can see, we are Nico Rosberg, the race winner from Japan. What I'm about to tell you, you're not going to believe. What I do in this race, Nico Rosberg could not do in the Japanese Grand Prix in real life. I'm about to go from last to, I'm not going to tell you his position because you've got to watch the videos to find it out. So, yeah. We are already behind Hamilton. For some reason, he's starting 15th or 14th on the grid. I actually can't remember. But yeah, just coming up, I believe this bit right here, Dunlop curve, like the whole section of that bit. You can obviously do the S's, then Dunlop, then you go to, I'm not going to say it now, I can't remember it. Oh, I'm not going to say it. But we are going, I don't know if that's what I'm going to say, because that's the outside of Palmer for the next corner. I'm going to try and go on the inside as far. By the way, I have no idea what the hell's going on with this AI. They were so slow. I'm not sure if I had it on the right or the wrong setting, but what I do know is that they were very slow. Well, to be honest, they were only slow on the first 2 laps. The rest of it, they were fine. I was struggling to keep up with them. But on the first 2 laps, Jesus Christ, they were awful. That's basically how I made up most of my positions during this race. But one thing I can tell you guys is that let's go through 130R. One thing I can tell you is that the AI on the first lap has sort of gone back to F1 2013. I think it's 2013 or it's 2012, one of them, where on the first lap they were just shit and you could basically do whatever you wanted with them and you were like the Superman of the track. But anyway, we have completed the first lap of the race. We are behind Sergio Perez. We are already in P6 from P22. Get on my level, bruh. So, we've got Felipe Massa behind us. He is, guys, he's not actually that far behind us. I would have thought he would have been a bit would have been a bit further behind us. Right on the back of Checo Perez's arse. Just set the fastest first sector out of anybody. Coming up to the back of him. Didn't want to run into the back of him, so we did run a bit deep. Tomorrow, so I'm recording this on the Monday, this will come out on Tuesday, so on Wednesday, so for you guys tomorrow, It's going to be a Forza Horizon video. Yeah, so please check that out. Forza Horizon 3 video. That'll be the first one on this channel, I believe. Not Forza Horizon. You know what I mean. But anyway, we are coming. Well, we were going to go around the outside of Perez, because we're going to try and got the inside 130R, but Force India seems to have a lot more pace than we do. But I think he won round what? Yeah, we did. We looked back there and just make sure. But yes, we did sort of push him a bit. Well, Josh, we left him room, but it was his choice to go wide. Not sure we just set a faster lap then, but I'm pretty sure we're about to beat it. No, we're not. Why didn't we beat that? I do not know. But what I can tell you is my voice. If my voice in tomorrow's video is dead, that is because the Forza video is 20 minutes long. This is 10 minutes long. The noob journey thing that I also recorded today, 10 minutes long. I probably gonna have no voice for college tomorrow, because you need a voice for college so you can learn. And I have got English, which I don't like at college. That I'll say that for the video. What I do and don't like. Yeah, I'm gonna do that for the video. But anyway, I'm getting distracted again. We have just come out of the hairpin. I'm pretty sure this was the boring lap, or it was lap 4, which was boring when we were trying to catch Bell. But stick it into rich revs just for this section. Then on lap 4, I put it in rich for the whole lap, and that was like amazing. I just couldn't do any better. But first of all, what I can say, this Mercedes is pretty quick going through these, like, some of the fast corners, even though I would personally say the Red Bull probably has the better chassis, but obviously we all know the Red Bull laps on the engine division compared to Mercedes. So again, what you could say is Hamilton's engine's been blowing up the whole season. And Daniel Ricciardo's and Max Verstappen's hasn't. Oh, shots fired! But yeah, coming on to lap 4. Good for the S section. We are slowly but surely catching Sebastian Vettel. We have got Felipe Massa behind us. I've just realised during this video I've been chatting absolute balls, like absolute balls. But anyway, Captain Vettel coming through the. I don't know what to call them. I'm not sure what to call those corners, even though I heard the name of the corner yesterday from Nico Rosberg himself. Anyway, Captain Vettel, we've had quite a terrible extra hairpin now, I'd like to say. But yeah, coming around into this sort of like loopy section of the track. This is like just before the crossover point, really. So you come around this corner, then you go onto a straight, which I believe on the right hand side, that's where the GP2 cars are kept during the weekend, but I might be wrong. Then just about here, that was the crossover section, the bump there, that's like where the bridge sort of ends, I think. But yeah, in that final sector, we seem to cut Sebastian Vettel very quick there, which I'm sure the Ferrari strategists must be bobbing their pants, which obviously knows that they can't do very good strategy. Yeah, so on the last lap, we have caught Sebastian, and it looks like me and Sebastian have caught both of the Red Bulls in front of us. They're just coming through the S section now. We are in the dirty air, Sebastian Vettel. Is the dirty air actually a thing in this game? Because I don't really know if it affects you, to be fair. Obviously, we know the slipstream is huge in this game, but I don't know if dirty air is. You don't seem to feel it. But we have got a good run on Sebastian Vettel. Are we going to try and go up the inside here? Yes, we are. Oh, we're going to push him wide. But somehow, that was quite a clean overtake, to be fair. I am very happy with that overtake. So, going through the hairpin now of Japan. I'm not quite sure the actual name of it. but we are on lap 5 out of 5 in the Japanese Grand Prix. Here we are. We don't think we're going to have to catch Red Bulls in front, but we have ran wide, which might let Sebastian Vettel try and get running of us down 130R, but we've just managed to pull away. Maybe going off the track there was an advantage. I don't know. But as we come through 130R, we also run wide, but we also do set fastest sector of the race again. The Red Bulls are so close during this. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you do, please subscribe. It helps me out greatly. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Oh yeah, by the way, this is what I meant by Rosberg probably couldn't be able to do that unless everyone's that engine blew up or they'll crash during the race. So I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Tell me, Ant, what was the key to this success?
Well, I think the track conditions just really suited their car today. Wind, track temperature, you name it. These cars come alive when the tyres are just at the right temperature. So the more easily you can keep them there, the better your race tends to go. And that's exactly what happened. Their car just looks so comfortable out there.
And as we can see, it's time for the podium. And as the drivers make their way out, there's a familiar red suit making its way to the top step. Fantastic win for Ferrari.
The sun gon' shine, the sun gon' shine.